Pangalawang Senate regular session for the month of July to order.
Mr. Chair,
Councilor Raul Baquez, recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to dispense the item 2 and 3 to proceed the important matter to discuss this regular session, Mr.
There's a
Chair.
motion. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the said two items are dispensed. Madam Secretary, please conduct the roll call.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel Y. Perez.
Present.
The presiding officer pro tempore, Councilor John Marion R. Fonterera. The majority floor leader, Councilor Apple Joy B. Tolentino. The minority floor leader, Councilor Cirilo Pirador.
Present.
The assistant majority floor leader, Councilor Perna S. De Rabago.
Present.
Councilor Kelvin Teo Su Humilde. Councilor Oscar A. Bowling Sr. Councilor Raul B. Bacay. Councilor Walter M. Macaiba. Councilor Dalia M. De Leon. Councilor Cristil Nicole D. Sison. Ex-officio members, Liga ng mga Barangay President Alex A. Recusana.
Present.
And panunsod na Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Laberly B. Paredes.
Present.
12 members of this august body responded to the call, sir.
12 members respond to the call and now certify the presence of quorum. We may now transact official business. Assistant Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Kaya approval of agenda.
We have our agenda today. We have one item under proposed resolutions and the others as follows. Any amendments? To the Secretary, I just want to ask, I think the resolution 2026-115 for the sanitary landfill, is it under second reading or third and final reading? I think last session we discussed that it will be calendared for third reading today's session. Tama po ba? Second reading sa last, kinalendar ni Cap Alex ng third ngayon? Second ngayon. Okay. Last week? Okay. Dinefer na natin. Okay. So, any motion? We have one unassigned business. Any other unassigned businesses? Assistant Leader, you're recognized. Shall we approve the agenda?
Okay, Mr. Chair, I move for approval of today's agenda.
Any amendments? Hearing none, the said agenda is approved. Next item.
Adoption of the general minutes of the SP regular session held on June 30, 2026.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
PSKP Paredes is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on June 30, 2026.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Amendments? Hearing none, the said journal and minutes are hereby adopted. Next item.
Privilege hour or question hour.
Any privilege speeches? Hearing none, we proceed.
Okay, reference of business under the proposed resolutions. Proposed resolution number 2026-144 entitled Authorizing City Mayor R. Bryce C. Celeste to execute deed of donation on the behalf of the local government unit for the equipment and supplies in favor of the Sangguniang Kabataan and schools in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Walter Macaiba is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I know if there's any objection or comment to this resolution from my fellow colleagues? There being none, Mr. Chair, may I move for the approval of this proposed resolution and further move that this be calendar for our session today. Thank you.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the said item is calendared for second reading. Assistant Leader.
Proceed the communication received and request for review. Letter from Mr. Aaron Libao, authorized representative, Spotlight Power Incorporated, under proposed resolution number 2026-143, requesting for the resolution of support and no objection, transmission line and switching station for the proposed Mabini Solar Power Plant, 60.199 MWPH/49.9 MWAC.
Councilor Fontanera is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to schedule a committee hearing for the proposed resolution number 2026-143 on July 24 at 9 a.m. Please invite the proponent, NGCP, the Panelco, and some representative of LGU Mabini. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Committee Chair on Public Utilities, scheduled sa committee hearing on July 24, 9 o'clock in the morning. So ordered. Next item.
Okay, under unassigned business, the proposed resolution number 2026-145 entitled Resolution Endorsing the Request of the Local Government Unit of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan for the issuance of presidential proclamation and the corresponding special patent for the local reclamation covered under the approved survey plan R1-01-00007, amended in the name of the Philippine Reclamation Authority, intended for the following. Number 1, the commercial zone, 128.746 square meter. Number 2, parks and recreation zone, 13,133 square meter. Number 3, general institutional zone, 58,199 square meter. Utilities, transportation, and services zone, 19,311 square meter. Tourism zone, 220,189 square meter.
Shall we suspend the rules, Assistant Leader?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move to suspend the entire rules to accommodate our resource speaker.
Rules are suspended. Madam Secretary, please acknowledge your guests.
Our resource speakers for this item are our City Planning and Development Coordinator, Engineer Eduardo Garcia, and our City Assessor, Sir Eduardo A. Aglibot Jr.
Gandang umaga po, Engineer and Sir Ed. You have the floor po. Kindly give us a brief background regarding the said resolution.
Humingi ng suporta at approval ng August body for the resolution endorsing the local proclamation project as a requirement ng ating titling process sa local proclamation project. As agreed upon, yesterday we have a meeting, coordination meeting with the DNR Centro and with the region. They wanted that the previously issued resolution by this August body dated resolution number 2026-05 dated January 13, 2026 be updated, repealed, I'm sorry, to delete the plan number and include the intended use of the local reclamation project. As summarized, the area intended for the project is 22.01 square meters as tourism zone as a whole, and portion of that 220.0189 hectares, 13,933 square meters will be allocated for parks and recreation zone. 58,199 square meters will be allocated for the general institutional zone. 19,311 square meters will be allocated for the utilities, transportation, and services zone. They wanted, the DNR wanted that suggested that the resolution to be issued by this August body will reflect the intention of the project, sir, Your Honors. And we pray for your approval, Your Honors. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer. Any questions from the body? Councilor Walter Makaybay, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Engineer, itong ginagawa natin since 2007 pa to, di ba?
Yes, sir.
That's the proposal of the city government
Yes,
with
sir.
the PRA. So, ang daming mga bottlenecks. And then, inayos natin, ako pa yung city administrator noong 2002 to 2003 to 2023. Ngayon, we already provided yung lahat ng mga kailangan. And then ngayon, nasa DENR na yung bola, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Engineer.
Actually, sir, we are now in the process of titling
Yeah.
issuance of presidential proclamation or special patent of the 22.01 hectares.
So ano na lang po yung kailangan
Only
for
that,
us?
the DENR, the new administration of DENR now, they wanted that our resolution will be updated and include the intention of the purpose of the project na may breakdown po yung area.
Okay. So, para ang nangyayari ngayon, kung may bagong leadership, binabago din nila yung kanilang requirements.
That's beyond our
Yun
control,
yun.
sir.
Kasi supposed to be dapat okay na sana and we are expecting the title for the city government.
Yes, sir. As much as we do, we hope na sana matapos na tayo. And may timeline sila na itong December, sana makapag-issue na sila ng presidential proclamation before we coordinate again with the PRA for the parceliary.
But on our end naman, engineer, we are complying.
Yes, sir. Actually, ang hinihingi na lang sa atin ngayon is dalawang item. Yung resolution with the suggested items na may include, and then letter of intent by our city mayor, the city government, na naka-attach po yung resolution ninyo po, na nandun din yung purpose. Yun lang po.
Okay, that would be all, Mr. Chair. Thank you so much.
For the record, upon our pre-consultation a while ago, the map that we are following is from Recudo up to the Coast Guard, up until Buntisan only. Hindi po to aabot dun sa Tulay or dun sa Sky Garden. So that will consist of the 22 hectares, 220,000 square meters, 189. So hanggang dun po sa Recudo, hanggang dun po sa Buntisan. And the observation and the data used by the planning office is the actual
Yes, sir.
use of the purpose establishments.
Yung
nandun.
existing po ngayon, yun po ang nilalagay namin breakdown. Kasi nga, di ba po, yung area, unauthorized po yung reclamation nila. And nung 2007, the city entered into agreement with PRA to legalize yung mga nangyayari dyan. Kaya ito ngayon, sir. Sa PRA, yung first step, nakabayad na tayo, nandun na yung application natin. Then, nandito na tayo sa titling, presidential proclamation. Sir.
Any other questions? Councilor Cirilo Radoc, you're recognized.
Clarification lang, engineer, ano? Humingi tayo ng presidential proclamation, special para matituluhan yung area
Yes, sir.
sa pangalan ng LGU o PRA.
Sir, yung process, in favor of PRA muna, sir. Then, from PRA to LGU. Then, from LGU to the private owners, sir. Yun po yung process, sir.
Pero in the meantime,
In the meantime, in the name of the PRA muna, sir. Kasi siya yung applicant. We are just representing the tayo with, may MOA tayo with PRA para gawin po yung reclamation, sir. Na nandun na siya. Unauthorized.
pero magre-reclaim na tayo.
Sir?
Magre-reclaim na tayo. Magre-reclaim, ibig sabihin, di ba, magtatabo na tayo. Ganun
Doon sa lookup, sir, for lookup area, hindi po. Existing po yun.
Tapos yung proseso ng pag-transfer mula PRA to LGU, Mga gaano katagal na naman yun?
May process din na sinusunod, sir, si PRA.
Eh, yun nga,
Ipapabit pa nila po yun after. After issuance ng Presidential Proclamation and Special Patent in the name of PRA, then the PRA will convey that to the LGU. And then may sharing pa ng PRA later on, sir, doon sa area. So that's another hurdle.
Napag-usapan nyo kanina yung yung parang paiba-iba ang policy pag iba yung nakaupo sa DNR yata yun. Parang nabanggit kanina yun eh. Bakit may mga requirements na naman ganito? Dati wala naman. Tama? Paano, how
Sir,
sure
ewan
are
ko
we
po.
now na kung nailipat natin sa PRA, na i-issuean ng title yung PRA, paano kung nag-ibang policy na naman, nag-iba yung leadership doon, ayaw na ibigay sa
Sir,
Alaminos.
may existing MOA tayo with PRA.
Pero muwa lang yan. Pwedeng
Yes, sir, pero yun yung
bago eh.
yun yung policy naman ng national government. Hindi ewan ko, sir. That's beyond our
Yun yung isa eh.
at least, sir, we are doing our part to do the legal aspect, the proper way of transferring those properties to the city and to the private owners, sir.
Tapos pag nalipat sa Alaminos, ang plano natin, ibigay sa mga occupants, actual occupants doon.
They are mayroon silang first refusal, sir, eh. Kasi nga bidding 'yon eh. Of course may first refusal yung nandun na siya. Then another ordinance maybe by this August body. Kasi wala namang karapatan si city magbigay ng gusto. Illegal kasi yun, sir. But we respect yung mga nandun na siya. Kaya nga may first refusal sila.
I think may babayaran din sila, di ba, sir? Kasi parang inabunuhan ng ating LGU.
Yes, sa ngayon,
may babayaran sila.
inabunuhan muna natin. So, later on, pag conveyance na, yung mga hindi taga roon, magrereklamo naman. So, may bayad din, siguro.
Yeah.
Maybe. Pag-uusapan later on sa ordinance.
Yeah.
Kung magkano ba per square. Kasi nga, siya naman nagtabon, wala namang ginastos si LGU. Parang gano'n.
There was also informed a while ago that this is the overall plan of the 22 hectares na existing. One of the next steps will be paghahati-hatian or parang gagawin yung parcels and then dadaan rin naman yung sa sanggunian dahil nga kakailanganin ng ordinance once we turn over it or technically name it under the other private or public owners. So any other questions po? So I think we should support this endeavor para finally maayos na natin yan after decades ata. At saka we just have to comply siguro on the requirements set para at least magawa yung ma-meet natin yung tamang objective natin. So rest assured that we just have to put our LGU or our kababayans in mind kung ano man matutulong natin sa mga residente doon or sa mga commercial space na i-develop natin for our LGU. So, any other questions? Sir, I have one question, sorry. So, for the title, what plan number will we put or
In the proposed resolution, we repeal the plan number R1-01-000007 amended.
tatagalin na yan?
We will be deleting that, sir. And then we include the intention, the purpose. The whole area will be tourism zone, 22.01, 89 hectares. And then portion of that will be allocated for the
Which consists of
parks, this amount, sir. Item 224, sir.
Omitting
Omitting the
commercial zone.
item number 1, yung item number 1, napaloob na siya doon sa item number 5. sir.
Okay. So we will state item 2 to 4, but item 1 will be under item number 5 for the record. Pero with regard to the plan, sir, do we put, ano ba yung R101? Yun yung amended? Yung 0007, yun yung amended?
Walang amendments. O R101-007. Approved.
Okay.
Yun yung basis natin sa PRA. Approved ng DNR po yun. Yun yung basis ng PRA nung nagbayad tayo ng 22 million.
Okay.
Then here comes, mayroon silang complete work staff dito sa DNR, region at saka Western Pangasinan. Gusto nilang ma-reflect yung mga existing proclamations before.
Okay.
So, nireflect nila yung 2183, 1180, ganon. Before, naka-reflect po yun sa front. So, tinawag nilang R1-01-007, AMD. Yun po yung humingi ulit kami rito, sir, ng inyong support to a resolution.
Okay.
Gumawa tayo. Ngayon, sir, itong development, tatanggalin yon. Ito yung gusto nilang mangyari. So, yeah. Of course, we want to comply.
Yes.
Para matapos na po sana yun.
Basta it is assured that same pa rin, 22 hectares, and it is the actual thing na nandun. Yun lang po. Yung aming on the legality side po. Any other questions po to our good engineer? Kung wala na po, thank you very much, Engineer Ed and Sir Ed,
Thank
for
you, Your
attending
Honor.
our session today. Rest assured, kung ano man naman kailangan pang pagbabago, sabihin nyo lang po para makakomply po tayo at matapos po sana natin to as soon as possible. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Meron pa? Meron pa bang guest? Wala na. We will now lift the suspension of our internal rules. Councilor Aaron Fondelera, Chairman on... Siya ba? Ikaw ba to?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move for the elevation of this resolution to the business of the day for second reading.
Any second? Duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the said item is included in our business of the day for deliberation. Next item.
Okay, other matters po for the August body.
Mr. Chair,
Other Councilor Season, you are recognized.
I would like to reschedule a committee hearing, 2 committee hearings regarding the proposed ordinance. First, proposed ordinance 022-2026, an ordinance establishing the Alaminos City Public Assistance and Emergency Health Life System for anti-bullying, suicide prevention, violence against women and children, child protection, public safety, and health emergency, and providing funds thereof. And second, the proposed ordinance 017-2026, an ordinance establishing and operationalizing the City of Alaminos Human Rights Action Center from July 16 to August 6, same time po.
Sorry, can you repeat that? August 6.
August 6, the first ordinance is 9:30 a.m. The second is 10:30 a.m.
Okay. So the committee chair on social welfare reschedules the said hearings on August 6, 9:30 and 10:30 respectively. So ordered. Any other unassigned business or other matters to discuss? We proceed, Assistant Leader.
Okay, the business of the day for second reading under the new business. Second reading regarding the proposed resolution number 2026-115 entitled Adopting the Emergency Response Plan of Alaminos City Engineered Sanitary Landfill, Fire, Neosit Overflow, Slop Failure, and Gas Explosion.
LVP Recosana, you are recognized.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval of the said proposed resolution for second reading and calendar the same for third and final reading on our today's regular session.
Okay, any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said proposed resolution is approved under the second reading and calendared for third and final reading in today's regular session. Next item.
Next, regarding the proposed ordinance number 013-2026 entitled An Ordinance Providing for the New Tricycle Fare Rates in the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan, amending for the purpose ordinance number 2018-08, otherwise known as the new tricycle fare rates of 2018 of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan.
Councilor Raul Bacay, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to approve the second reading, Mr. Chair, and the calendar for the final and third reading for the next regular session, Mr. Chair. Put on the record, Mr. Chair, that yung passenger po na pinag-kuha namin, base po sa LTO registration ng mga tricycle, Mr. Chair, yung sinesertifyan ng mga LTO, na yung passenger ng tricycle is 5 kasama yung driver, Mr. Chair. 5 passenger kasama yung driver. And 4 passenger.
Plus driver, 5.
Plus driver 5. Yeah.
4 plus 1.
And yung special trip, Mr. Chair, imbis na apat yung babayaran, 3 na lang yung babayaran, Mr. Chair. Put on the record, Mr. Chair.
Sorry, ang special trip? Sa special trip, instead na 4
Apat na babayaran, 3 lang ang babayaran na, Mr. Chair.
I think those were the issues raised, di ba?
Yeah,
Kung ilan ba yung isasakay, kasi there was a proposal na 2 sa loob, 1 sa likod. So ngayon, 3 sa loob, 1 sa likod.
Oo, sa likod,
Parang
Mr. Chair.
ganun.
Base dun sa
LTO.
certificate of registration ng LTO, ng mga
LTO.
tricycle, Mr.
And
Chair.
then secondly, the other issue is with regards sa special trip.
Special trip.
Instead na times 4,
Apat,
times
3
3.
na lang, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any other there's a motion, but before we act on the motion, any amendments on their second reading or interpellations? Because after second reading, on third reading, there will be no more amendments. So, does the chair certify that the public hearing was already conducted? At nasagot naman yung mga katanungan ng publiko. Any amendments or questions po sa inyo? So, we would also like to shorten the title. An ordinance providing, siguro pwede bang ano na lang? Ano bang year niya? 2026 Tricycle Fare Rates. Ano lang. Kasi this is the long title and the short title would be the ordinance of the 2026 new tricycle fare rates, or an ordinance of the tricycle rates of 2026, parang ganun. Something to that effect. Para at least maiksi lang. And then you just put the long title as well as the amendment. Yes, Councilor Cirilo.
Clarification lang po. Yung dati ba, ilan yung pasahero?
Ganun pa rin, 4.
4 pang 5 yung driver.
Panglima yung driver.
Tapos yung special trip, ganun pa rin.
4 yung special trip, pero maging 3 na lang ang special trip. Kasi yun yung napagkasunduan between
So yun yung amendment yan siguro na hindi lang yung fare rate, kundi yung number ng passenger. Tama ba?
kayo doon.
Parang kayo nang piniyamin natin yan.
O tricycle fare rate and guidelines.
Siguro parang
Parang, ayun, an ordinance establishing, or ano ba, establishing is the word? The ordinance of the new 2026 fare rates of City of Alaminos. Yun lang. Para maiksi. But that will include the special trip and the number of passengers and the new rates. Okay. Any other amendments? Okay, hearing none, there is a motion by Councilor Raul Bacay, and it already passed a committee hearing and public hearing. Councilor Raul Bacay moves for the approval under second reading and be calendared for third and final reading in our next regular session. Any second? Seconded by Councilor, duly seconded. Any objections? Hearing none, the said item is approved under second reading and calendared for third and final reading in our next regular session. Next item?
Do we have unfinished business, Mr. Chair?
Yes, the unassigned, under unassigned. We have 2 items. One under proposed resolutions, the deed of donation, and the second under unassigned business. Do we have any more clarifications? Kung wala na po, Assistant Leader, shall we do an omnibus motion?
Okay, Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of second reading and be calendar for the third reading for that resolution.
Any objections or amendments? Hearing none, the said two items are approved on the second reading and calendared for third and final reading in today's regular session. Next item,
Next is the third and final reading.
Madam Secretary.
For the third and final reading, the first item is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to execute deeds of donation on behalf of the local government unit for equipment and supplies in favor of the Sangguniang Kabataan and schools in the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan. These are through the initiative of Councilor Kelvin Teos Umilde and Councilor Dalia M. De Leon. Is sponsored by Councilor Walter M. Macaiba.
Councilor Walter.
Thank you. May I move for the adoption of this resolution? Thank you.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Dalia De Leon, Councilor Tonton Humilde. Any objections? Amendments, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Next item is the resolution endorsing to the request of the local government unit of the city of Alaminos, Pangasinan for the issuance of presidential proclamation and the corresponding special patent for the local reclamation area in the name of the Philippine Reclamation Authority intended for the following tourism zone with a total area of 220,189 square meters and a portion of which will be used for parks and recreational zone with a total area of 13,933 square meters, general institutional zone with an area of 58,199 square meters, and utilities and transportation and services zone with an area of 19,311 square meters. Is sponsored by Councilor John Marion R. Fontelera.
Councilor Fontelera, you are recognized.
I move for the adoption of the said resolution number 2026-145, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Dalia De Leon, Councilor Walter Macaiba. Any other? Councilor Nicole Dizon Sison and PPSKP Paredes. Any objections? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Madam Secretary, we make sure that the ones put on record be included in the resolution para the details na kailangan para po malinaw po yung ating resolution. Next item.
The final item under the third and final reading is the resolution adopting the emergency response plan of Alaminos City Engineered Sanitary Landfill, including fire, lachey overflow, slope failure, and gas explosion. Sponsored by Liga ng mga Barangay President Alex A. Recosana.
LBP Recosana, you are recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the said proposed resolution number 2026-115.
Any second? Seconded by Councilor Walter Macaiba, Councilor Dalia De Leon, PPSKP Paredes, Councilor Sison, Councilor Humilde, Councilor Fontelera. Any objections? Amendments, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Any announcement or reminders?
Any announcements? Any announcements? Andiyan ba, meron ba tayo yung video ng ano natin? Floor? Andiyan ba yung video ng accomplishments ng SP? So no announcements, pa-play ko lang natin yung ginawa ng ating legislative staff para yung achievements ng SP legislative. It's only 5 minutes lang naman. Any announcements, Ma'am Luz? Maulan, walang UPCR kahapon. Yes, okay. Back to, oh, tama. Oh. Wala. So, as of today ba? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. Bakit 15 pa? Ano ba? Makakala ko Monday. Anyway, starting tomorrow, normal work hours will be already back to 8 to 5. Okay. And then the PCL, Councilor Fontelera, okay na ba yung PCL natin? Will be on July 29 to 31. And then, meron pa ba? From the SK or Barangay, any update po? Or wala muna? Ano pa? Wala? Wala kang announcement?
Ito ang ulat sa unang taon ng death sa muling panglungsod of the City of Balaninas. Sa pamumuno ni City Vice Mayor Jose Antonio Miguel White Perez, patuloy na sinusulong ng death sa muling panglungsod ang isang pamahalaang bukas sa mamamayan. Nakikinig sa pangangailangan ng pamayanan, maagap tumugon, at matatag sa pagsusulong ng mga polisiyang tunay na may malasakit. Sa loob ng calendar year 2025 to 2026, na isang kataparan ng Sangguniang Panglungsod ang mga sumusunod na accomplishments. 58 sessions conducted, 2 sessions of barangay conducted, 21 ordinances enacted, 317 resolutions adopted, and 29 committee hearings conducted, 12 public hearings conducted, 56 authorities granted to the city mayor. Ngunit higit pa sa mga naitalang bilang, bawat session, bawat ordinance, ang bawat resolution, at bawat consultation sa mga stakeholders ay bunga ng maingat na pagtalakay, sama-samang pagpapasya at iisang layunin ang makapaghatid ng best public service sa bawat alaminan. Lahat ng ito ay nakaangkla sa 5 pillars ng Philippine Development Plan at sa vision ng ambisyon natin 2040, matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay. Sa gabay ng mga layuning ito, tuloy na bumabalangkas ang Sangguniang Panglungsod ng mga local laws na katuon sa good governance, economic transformation, investing in people, peace, order, and resilience, and culture, heritage, and identity. Mga haliging nagsisilbing pundasyon ng bawat hakbang, bawat polisiya, at bawat serbisyong inilaan para sa kapakanan at mas magandang kinabukasan ng bawat alaminan. Kabilang sa mga mahalagang local measures na naisabatas ng SP Alaminos ang mga sumusunod. Sa pamamagitan ng Ordinance No. 2026-03 o People's Council Ordinance, mas pinalakas ang active participation ng mga civil society organizations sa planning, implementation, monitoring, at evaluation ng mga programa at proyekto ng lungsod. Sa Ordinance No. 2026-11 o Vendor Incentives Ordinance, nagkaloob ng 3-month vendor incentives sa mga qualified vendors at local entrepreneurs bilang tugon sa Middle East crisis. Sa pamamagitan naman ng Ordinance No. 2026-01, na institutionalize ang emergency response unit at 911 operations ng ating lungsod. Isinulong din ang Environmental Code of the City of Alaminos, consolidating all local laws kaugnay ng environmental preservation, conservation, and protection upang mapalakas ang pangangalaga sa kalikasan. Sa Resolution number 2026-41, iginawad ang highest honor sa mga pangunahing leaders na nagsulong ng pagkakaloob ng City Charter ng Alaminos. Ito ay bilang bahagi ng pagdiriwang ng 25th City Anniversary ng lungsod. Sa pamamagitan ng pagpasa ng resolution declaring the City of Alaminos under the state of calamity noong nagdaang taon, mabilis na na-facilitate ang release ng 16 million Quick Response Fund para sa agarang pagpapatupad ng mga kinakailangang disaster response, relief at rehabilitation programs. Sa Resolution number 2026-65, isinulong ang National Health Insurance Program para sa mga learners sa lahat ng public elementary schools upang mapalawak ang kanilang access sa primary health services at health insurance coverage. Sa larangan ng education sector, patuloy na kinilala ng Sangguniang Panglungsod ang mga mag-aaral na nagbigay ng karangalan sa City of Alaminos sa larangan ng academics at sports sa loob man o labas ng bansa. Ang mga ito, kasamang marami pang batas na naipasa, ay hindi lamang tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng kasalukuyan. Ito din ay naglalatag ng matibay na pundasyon para sa mas ligtas, mas maunlad at mas progresibong kinabukasan ng bawat Alaminan. 365 araw, isang taon ng tapat na paglilingkod at sa pagpapatuloy ng term na 2025 to 2028 mananatili ang vision ng 10th Sangguniang Panglungsod. Patuloy na makikinig, patuloy na kukonsulta, patuloy na katuwag ng mas lalo pang ang quality government services para sa kapakanan ng City of Alaminos. Ito ang Sangguniang Panglungsod ulat sa bayan. Ang inyong boses, ang ating batas, ang pag-unlad ng ating lungsod.
So happy 1 year to all of us. Congratulations, we survived 365 days. And I would like to also take the opportunity to thank each one, councilor, and of course our legislative staff, Ma'am Luz. Ang gumawa po ng video ay ating media team, with the data, of course, from the Records Office, Romina, and of course, the voiceover and data by Irene and Merle. Palakpakan naman natin sila for their achievements. They will try that we have a report every quarter, kahit maikse, para makita po yung accomplishments natin. So, yung mga proposed ordinance po natin, Councilor Nicole, ihain na natin next week or so para malatag na natin. So, congrats po sa buong Legislative Department, Legislative Family. Congrats po. Any motion? Any motion? Councilor Walter? Okay. There is a motion to adjourn. Any duly seconded? Any objection? Hearing none, I now call this Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session adjourned. Maraming salamat po.